Why did Google and BlackRock spend $1.2 billion to acquire Burning Man? Music is one of the primary programming tools of our generation. Propaganda through lyrics and frequency. Think about it.
Yes, welcome back. This is my last video pertaining to this topic, Burning Man. Recently, I discovered something. I don't know if you have seen this. I have some videos I'm going to play pertaining to Google and BlackRock. It is important I show you some of these videos so you can see exactly what is going on. A lot of people have been asking questions. Some says, why are you even doing videos on this topic? It is important when I discover something and when I go through the comment sections, I realize people don't have real information to some kind of things. If you notice some of the videos I put out here, you will not see them.
Why did Google and BlackRock spend $1.2 billion to acquire Burning Man? Music is one of the primary programming tools of our generation. Propaganda through lyrics and frequency. Think about it. Burning Man is a massive congregation of people who enter altered states of consciousness and therefore are more receptive to being programmed. It truly is a recipe for social engineering, almost like a testing ground. We are living in a corporatocracy. We only really have the illusion of choice. The same people who bought Burning Man also control the media and then create the culture to then sell all of their products to. They own it all. The purpose of the event may have once been about self-expression and rejecting capitalism, but the festival as we know it today has been overrun by corporate interests. And do you really believe that these people have our best interests at heart? The media recently highlighting Burning Man seems a little bit suspicious. Can we zoom out? What are the messages being telegraphed to the masses? Fear, viral outbreaks, climate emergencies, lockdowns. Are they priming us for something? And within the festival, they really reinforce the idea that you can be free, truly free at Burning Man, implying that once you come back into our society, you are not.
What's up, baby? So let's talk about it. Well, I take my first shower in a week. So clearly I've upset a lot of people. I talked in my last video about how somebody died at Burning Man, and I may not have said it in the most sensitive way. What you guys need to understand is that happened the night I was at the party. That camp had hosted us for 12 hours, and at the end of it all, we found out someone from the burn had passed away. They originally thought that this was someone from the camp, but that has been proved incorrect. It's a freak accident, and I don't want to speak on the details because I'd like to avoid spreading misinformation. But another thing people need to understand is that people die at Burning Man every year. Just like how people die driving their cars every day. It's not something we could have expected. It's not something we could have planned for. A lot of people are upset that people continued to party. I really don't know what else we were supposed to do. There's a lot emotionally. We all cried about it. There was huge breakdowns. But you also have to remember that we were stranded out there. It's not like I could have left. I've seen a lot of videos that are saying that I'm being toxically positive or practicing toxic positivity. I was never saying that people shouldn't process what they're going through. I just wasn't processing what I was going through. I wasn't ready to handle the emotions of hearing that someone died. My thoughts and prayers go out to their family, and I truly am so sorry if I upset anyone. I did choose to smile through that entire experience because that's what I needed to do for me in that moment. And as a social experiment, it's a practice and radical self-reliance. While everyone's looking out for each other, you also have to look out for yourself. How I looked out for myself was by smiling through this experience. If I had started to break down out there, I'm not sure I would have ever stopped crying. Wow. Also seen a lot of comments about how I'm out of touch with reality and that I live in my own world. Ouch. And a lot of you guys are right. I do live in a different reality than most people. I choose to separate myself from a lot of the nastiness that's going on in the world because I've been through so much myself already. In no way am I trying to make this about myself right now. I'm just trying to give you guys some context. A lot of you guys know I lost both my parents when I was really young, and I grew up in the foster care system. On top of that, I was abused for years. For that, I do choose to be extremely positive.
So a bunch of people on my Burning Man commentary said I was being a sarcastic a-hole and I was kind of mean, and maybe I should look into the festival to see what it's really about. And of course, I always think I can learn more stuff, so I went and looked at their 10 principles to see what, you know, the Burning Man festival is really about. And for those of you who are like, don't be sarcastic, I just want to show you what the inside of my brain looks like when I'm not allowed to be sarcastic. See? That's me when I'm not allowed to be sarcastic, but I will try my best, I swear.
Yes, I believe you've seen that the First Lady, she's trying to bring out some things pertaining to this BlackRock, and a lot of people who will never accept this is true. There is fact check here. Does Google own Burning Man corporate purpose theory behind the music festival emerge? Recently, news emerged on the internet that the Burning Man festival is owned by Google. Turned out the fact is true, as the festival is co-owned by the Burning Man project and tech giant Google, with the latter having the majority of the shares. Why the Burning Man festival can be traced back to 1986, Google only purchased 51.2% of it in April 2019 as first reported by Mixmag. So implying Google actually owned this. A lot of people, people have different impressions when it concerns Google and BlackRock. If you mention BlackRock to someone like BlackRock is sponsoring this place, immediately the person will change his mentality. I saw a case where I put out a video where this lady was actually standing up to argue this fact. BlackRock made it clear we want to control how people think. This was an interview I saw going down with this article. In fact, since Google has owned the festival, it has grown in popularity with many celebrities visiting it every year ahead of Labor Day when it takes place. But recently, a theory arose on social media as to why Google acquired Burning Man. That is a question a lot of people are asking. Going down the article, according to nations such as ex-user Shana, Google had a corporate purpose theory behind the purchase of Burning Man, as music is one of the primary programming tools of our generation. That is it. A lot of people, pay their attention listening to music. However, Google chief of fun and game division Marcus fully told Mixman in April 2019, right after acquiring Burning Man, that the company's only purpose was to complement the essence of the band. The only purpose was to complement the essence of the band. That is the reason he had to outline why they bought the company. For the unit initiated, the Burning Man Festival is a week-long event that happens annually in BlackRock City, Nevada, and revolves around community building, arts, self-expression, and self-reliance. Okay, that is the essence they claim here. But when you look deep into the kind of messages I get, particularly to this, it actually tells you a different life story. We have some cases where they express like people die here every single year, but when you want to say this to somebody, they will not accept. Which has been a major issue to some people. It is high time people realize some of these things. I always don't like to push a conspiracy theory reason. Sometimes I will try to build reliable articles to read so you can understand exactly what is happening. It should not be like, oh, he just framed up these reasons. I bring some videos like this, react to them, share my thought. That has been my aim since I created this channel. Bringing light into societal problems, what we see on a daily basis. And I pray you should have a voice to express and expose some of the ills happening around you.
Hey everybody, aloha from...
Fuck, if I could get a cold brew.